Hello, and welcome to Healthy Teas. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, as always, welcome back. If you enjoy learning all the ways we can benefit from herbal teas, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. This way you do not miss any of my weekly uploads. And this way we can learn how we can prevent ailments and in some cases even derive a resolution to the problem that we may be having from drinking herbal teas. So if not already done so, I'd like to encourage you to pause the video right now and go make yourself a nice hot cup of tea before we get into today's video. Now today we'll be discussing the healthy benefits of Yarrow tea. And in ancient times, this tea has been called the military herb. It's also been called old man's pepper, soldier's herb, thousand weed, and nosebleed. And the reason for this is because it was commonly used to stop bleeding and support wound healing amongst the soldiers. Now, this tea belongs to the same family as sunflowers, dandelions, daisies, and marigolds. And of course, the entire plant is used. It can be both dried or used fresh, and it's best gathered when it is in flower. Now, as far as the taste, yarrow tea is said to be bitter, and even though it has this bitter, unpleasing flavor, it can still stimulate your system. However, if you want to consume the tea and not want to deal with the bitter taste, it's best to add some honey, lemon, or sugar. That will kind of help mask that bitterness. And it also has a very strong, pungent aroma, but that is said to also be able to clear your congestion as well. Now let's get into discussing the benefits there are in consuming yarrow tea. This one has 7 benefits. So despite the bitter taste and the pungent smell, you may want to add this one to your diet. And the very first benefit is that yarrow contains flavonoids. And this is a plant antioxidant that has been proven to be effective in preventing cramps. Now, speaking of stomach cramps, yarrow tea can also aid in digestion. This is the second benefit, and that's because the bitterness that you will experience from drinking this tea will increase your digestion as well as the absorption of nutrients in your body. And it's also helpful in stopping diarrhea, invigorating your liver, and helping to release any bile that may be causing stomach cramps. Yarrow tea can also help to lower a fever. This is the third benefit. Yarrow tea opens your pores and encourages your body to sweat the fever out. And also, that sweating that you will experience will help to eradicate any flu causing viruses that may be left in your body as well. The fourth benefit there is in consuming yarrow tea is that it may relieve mastitis, which is a painful breast tissue that usually affects women after breastfeeding. And so, if you are dealing with that, if you consume this tea on a regular basis, it can help to relieve that symptom. Yarrow tea can also help to alleviate symptoms of depression and anxieties, and this is because of the compound that's found in this tea. It has the ability to reduce the secretion of a hormone that is high during chronic stress. The sixth benefit there is in consuming yarrow tea is that it can fight inflammation. If you consume this tea on a regular basis, it can also help reduce skin and liver inflammation, and it can also treat skin infections like eczema and signs of aging. And it's also been proven to increase the moisture in your skin as well. The seventh benefit there is in consuming yarrow tea is that it may help to relieve varicose veins, and that's because it has the ability to move stagnant blood. Healthy blood freely circulates the body, and the stagnant blood doesn't exist, therefore, you don't have to deal with varicose veins and fibroids, which can lead to an array of symptoms and discomfort. So, consuming that yarrow tea can improve your circulation and your blood flow whenever you need. Now, when it comes to discussing the side effects of yarrow tea, as with all herbal teas, moderation is key. If you practice moderation when consuming this tea, there are no known side effects. So, as you've seen, yarrow tea has a host of healthy benefits, and just to sum them all up, the first one is that it can prevent cramps, and that's because of the antioxidants present in this tea that are effective in preventing cramps. It can also aid in digestion, and that comes from the bitterness that you will taste when you consume this tea, helping to increase your digestion and also helping you to absorb nutrients found in your foods. Yarrow tea can also lower a fever because it promotes sweating and it opens up your pores and encourages you to sweat out any flu symptoms you may have. Yarrow tea can also relieve mastitis, which is the painful breast tissue that is associated with women after breastfeeding. It can relieve that. Yarrow tea can also alleviate symptoms of depression and anxiety, and that's because it has the ability to reduce the secretion of a hormone that's high in high during chronic stress. Yarrow tea can also fight inflammation, reducing liver and skin inflammation, infections like eczema and aging. And Yarrow tea can also help to get rid of or relieve varicose veins by helping to promote circulation of your blood, getting that blood flowing freely, preventing stagnant blood that can cause varicose veins and fibroids, which of course can lead to an array of discomforting symptoms. So yarrow tea may be one to add to your diet. As you can see, it has a host of healthy benefits. And if you can acquire a taste for its bitterness, then you'll be in for, of course, a world of super healthiness from this herb. Otherwise, if you can't take the taste, you can always mask it with lemon, honey, or sugar. And if you're having a difficult time finding this product in your local grocery store, as always, I will link a product that is available on Amazon in the description box below. I will list 100% unblended yarrow tea if you want to give that a try and see if you can put up with that bitter taste just to get the benefits derived from the herb by itself. And of course, if you don't want to taste it, but you do want to have the benefits, some of the benefits, I will link a blended variety that is also available on Amazon in the description box below. So I'd like to thank you for enjoying a nice hot cup of tea with me, and hopefully you have derived some information that perhaps have led you to conclude that maybe you would like to add yarrow tea to your diet. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. This way you do not miss any of my weekly uploads and how we can continue to derive benefits from the healthy herbs growing from the ground beneath our feet. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't miss any of my weekly uploads. And as always, until the next video, I wish you a wonderful day. Goodbye.